From the PEP Radio Newsroom, these are the stories we are covering at this hour. King Charles III was briefly hospitalized for observation on Thursday after experiencing temporary side effects related to a scheduled cancer treatment, according to a statement from Buckingham Palace. His engagements for Thursday afternoon and Friday were also canceled. His Majesty has now returned to Clarence House, and as a precautionary measure, acting on medical advice, tomorrow's diary program will also be rescheduled, the palace said. His Majesty would like to send his apologies to all those who may be inconvenienced or disappointed as a result. The King's health has been closely watched since early last year when he announced that he had been diagnosed with an undisclosed form of cancer. Charles, age 76, stepped away from public duties for about 3 months, but continued fulfilling state duties such as reviewing government papers and meeting with the Prime Minister. Charles's cancer diagnosis has heaped pressure on the British monarchy, which is still evolving after the 70-year reign of the late Queen Elizabeth II. When he succeeded his mother in September 2022, Charles's task was to demonstrate that the monarchy remains relevant in a modern nation whose citizens come from all around the globe. The task takes considerable time and energy. Although the duties of a constitutional monarch are largely ceremonial, the royal whirl has been exhausting for His Majesty. Besides the occasional procession in full royal regalia, there are meetings with political leaders, dedication ceremonies, and events honoring the accomplishments of British citizens. King Charles spent a total of 161 days engaged in royal events during his first year on the throne. Charles's illness came as his daughter-in-law, Kate, the Princess of Wales, was also diagnosed with cancer. Kate, the wife of Prince William, took more than 6 months off before returning to public duties in late September. In other news, it appears that Elise Stefanik will be staying in the House after all. President Donald Trump announced Thursday that he was pulling Representative Elise Stefanik's nomination to be U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations, a stunning turnaround for his cabinet pick after her confirmation had been stalled for months over concerns about Republicans' tight margins in the House. Trump confirmed he was withdrawing the New York Republicans' nomination in a Truth Social post, saying that it was essential that we maintain every Republican seat in Congress. We must be unified to accomplish our mission, and Elise Stefanik has been a vital part of our efforts from the very beginning. I have asked Elise, as one of my biggest allies, to remain in Congress, the president said. He did not say whom he would nominate to replace her and fill his last remaining cabinet seat. The abrupt withdrawal reflects growing concern among House Republicans led by Speaker Mike Johnson that their historically slim majority could be at risk, particularly ahead of two special elections in Florida next week. The loss of a mere handful of seats could swing the House majority to Democrats and derail their efforts to enact Trump's sweeping agenda in the months ahead. Johnson praised Stefanik, the former number 4 House leader, as selfless and patriotic after Trump announced the move. That's the news at this hour. Be sure to download the Live 365 app to take PEP Radio with you wherever you go. And now back to more music on PEP Radio.